Welcome to the Catch Flights in Fitness podcast. I'm your host, Stephanie. I'm so happy to have you here. Let's get into the conversation. I'm giving you guys 5 fitness hacks that you can use anywhere, right? Anywhere. It doesn't matter where you are in the world to consistently lose body fat. Hack number 1, add some weights. And add some weights that are not only like I got some 5 pound weights. Like, I'm not even front. I've used 5 pounds to 30 pounds within a week time frame, depending on what I'm doing. But depending on what I'm doing, if I'm working those small muscles that don't really get as much love, or I am working big muscles like my thighs, listen, they need those 30-pound dumbbells, or a significant weight on your back. Like, I need heavier weight. But the reason why I say add weights into your routine is because the more muscle mass that you have, the strong, not only are the stronger you are, but we're talking about like being fit and sexy, right? Sis, you gotta pick up some weight, all right? Don't sit there and add cardio, cardio, cardio. And I'm gonna get to the reason why, but cardio is great. I'm not knocking cardio, all right? I'm walking, running. I just ran today for my workout. Cardio is great. But if it's the only thing you're doing, you're missing out. You're missing out on a huge opportunity to burn additional body fat, build muscle mass, right? And boost your metabolism. Number 2, and all of these hacks actually do all three. So number 2 is eat more protein. When you're picking your meals, let's say I'm going out to dinner tonight, and y'all can watch me on my Instagram and see what I actually choose. But I'm going out to dinner tonight with my friend, and every time I go out to dinner, I think protein first. Protein first. Which protein do I want to eat? Do I want to have chicken? Do I want to have a steak? Do I want to have pork chop? Whatever it is, protein first. And then they always have some kind of vegetable. You know what my favorite thing was when I was actually tracking my macros, like diligently tracking my macros? The favorite thing that I always got was steak and potatoes. Second one was chicken breast and like Brussels sprouts, some kind of greens. And the reason was because if you ever go to a steakhouse, right? If you go out to eat, someone has like a good steak, they gonna make like that steak's gonna be good. So I'm sorry, but healthy food for me is it still gotta be good, right? And a lot of people think that healthy food doesn't have to be good. If for those of y'all that have got on the Brussels sprout bandwagon, you know you can have some good healthy food. Number 3, and sorry if I'm moving through this. Y'all got to ask me questions. Throw them in the queue. This is a Q&A, right? So throw your questions in there if you're like, whoa, 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 Steph, can you elaborate a little bit more? Cause I told you I got a dinner date with my friend. What up, Aisha? Get fit. Yup, Jeff, I'm headed to Puerto Rico. So number 3. Now I already went over for those that just jumped on. Um, I said number 1, add some weights, make them challenging. Number 2, add more protein. Number 3, stop disrespecting carbs and fats. If I hear one or more of y'all talking about some, when I ask, "Oh, what meal plan are you following?" What program are you using to lose body fat, to get to your goal, to lose weight? And I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing low carb." What and why? First off, and I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of information about macronutrients. They're all essential. Boom, free tip. Okay, actually, I'm giving you a bunch of free tips, but they're all essential. Just like you need protein, you need carbs and fats, you need your micronutrients, you need your phytonutrients, you need all of that. All of that is essential so your body is performing at optimal performance. So if you're out there doing no carb, low fat, no protein, I don't know those folk that don't do let me stop making up shit. So the low carb folk, do you know carbohydrates are nothing more than it's like limiting your energy source. Same with fats. I and listen, I'm not like the most scientific person when I'm describing the reasoning. It's like what makes sense to me. Like fats eat when you eat more fats, it's slower. So it's frowned upon because it's like it takes a slower amount of time to burn the fat, but it's like a slow burn. So carbohydrates are like the fast burn. That's why when you got these long distance runners and they have to have some kind of food or snack that's heavier in carbs, than maybe someone that's doing a quick hit workout, that, or a strength training workout. They need to have protein afterwards, and it's because they burn through see, I'm trying not to be too sciencey. I won't get into the all nuts and bolts. Just know carbs are important. You need them to stay energized. So if you ever feel like you don't have enough energy to make it through your fitness journey, you're in a challenge. Like right now, I'm running a transformation challenge, and someone hit me up. Am I supposed to be like dying, like no energy on day 7? And I was like, I don't know. What are you doing? They're not in a coaching program, so I don't know what she's eating. I don't know what she's doing. But y'all know me, I'm gonna help somebody out. So I asked her, what is she up to? She's over there not eating carbs. All she was eating was like chicken breast and like salad. Like not even like really leafy vegetable, or I should say leafy vegetables, starchy vegetables. So she's not eating enough carbs and wondering why she has no energy. You need to have, and if you've ever heard of tracking macros, tracking macronutrients, you are tracking all of them. And the whole purpose of tracking calories, tracking macros, is to literally give your body what it needs, one, to survive, and then two, to add on your goal. So this is important whether you're trying to burn body fat or you're just trying to live, sis. You need to give your body what it needs in order to survive. Not even, and half the time in all of the every last one of my coaching programs, I first have to meet you where you are and then take you to the next level to like meet you where you are, bring you to survival mode, like outside of survival mode where your body doesn't feel like it's dying because you're not giving it what it needs in order to survive. That's where all the diseases come from. Your body's starting breaking down because you're not giving it the food it needs in order to survive. And then you want to lose body fat, you want to boost your metabolism, you want to do all this extra stuff. Well, first you got to get here. And then once you're here, then we can work here. Then we can start transforming your body once you're giving your body what it needs in order to survive. I hope that makes sense. But of course, like I told y'all, drop your questions in the chat. Let me know if you need clarification. So number 3 is stop disrespecting your carbs and fats. Okay, I think I made that clear. Number 4, Number 4, I said that I don't have nothing against heavy cardio. I really don't. I love the Peloton. I love getting on there and doing like a hard cycling workout. I love it. It's addicting. And sometimes I have to actually pull myself back because I'll do it too much and I'm not eating enough for that. So oh, hey Faith. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I didn't discuss that, but everybody, if you don't know, so Faith on Facebook just commented that she's keeping me in her prayers. My dog actually had to transition yesterday, but she was 21 and lived a good life, child. So a little intermission about good old Coco. She has lived she was born around Daytona Beach, moved with me to Miami, moved to Georgia while I was in training for the job that I'm in now. Then moved with me to Southern California when I moved out there with my job. Moved with me to Chicago the first time, to DC where I left last year, and then back to Chicago now. And this summer she's been in Atlanta. That child has lived, okay? It was a very hard decision because nobody likes having to make a decision like that. But I know it was the right one. I know it was the right one, and it gives me comfort that she's no longer struggling. So I really appreciate that, Faith. That really means a lot. Um, but don't have me crying on this live. But so number 4, if you already aren't eating enough, if you already aren't giving your body what it needs to survive, to move, to think, to work, like all this stuff, if your body is already not get if you're already not giving that, why are you going to say to me, Steph, I just need to do more cardio. I just need to burn more calories. You burning 500-600 calories in a workout, just doing extra cardio, heavy cardio, and not eating that, like not eating, to this level. So I'm gonna speak in kind of levels because it makes sense to me. It's the way my brain works. So if you are if you're right here, right, you're eating like 800 calories. Oh gosh, I'm having flashbacks looking at some MyFitnessPal trackers. But if you're eating like 500, 600 calories in a day, 800 calories in a day, way under 1,000, right? I'll be nice. You're eating 1,000 calories a day. That's your regular, right? And you go and you run 2 miles and burn like 600 calories, something like that, or 3 miles, whatever it is, you burn 600 calories. Now you're giving your body, in simplistic terms, even less calories just to use, to think, to move, to breathe, like to just function throughout the day. Let me know if that makes sense, if that resonates with y'all. Let me know, because it's so important for you guys to realize that you need to eat. Food is fuel. So if you're doing even more activity, if you're trying to increase your activity even more, that means you need to eat more. Most likely, right? Most likely. It depends on what you're actually eating right now. If you were I don't know. I don't want to say like me. I've had multiple ways of eating, but there was a time when I ate way over 2,000 calories a day, and I had to bring it down. I had to bring it down because I wasn't moving that much to get to that level. But I'm seeing a lot of people, especially my workaholics. See Deep Breath Healings on here. Catherine's on here. She's one of them. I'm gonna call her out, that don't eat enough to even get to the point where you're surviving, to where your energy is consistent. And then you want to burn body fat, you want to boost your metabolism, you want to have the energy to get through these workouts. No, you're going to crash. That's why there's a huge issue right now with being consistent with working out. You burn out on day 1, day 2, and then you can't keep consistent on your program because you don't have enough energy. You don't have enough fuel. All right. So stop trying to burn 1,000 calories doing more cardio, and you haven't even got to the point of being giving your body what it needs in order to survive. Number 5, last one. And this one's kind of like a catch-all because I posted in the group. I think it was Sunday or Monday. I posted in the group Catch Flights and Fitness, and said, I asked everybody, what if I was to give a training on how to burn body fat for like specific groups, like your abs, your arms, your belly fat, your thighs, which one would you want the training on? And everybody was like belly fat, arms. There was a vote on all of them pretty much. Some of y'all was like, "Can I get all? I need you to tell me how to target each of these." And those were the correct answers, because there's no targeting specific groups. Number 1, I will tell you, belly fat, most likely it's the visceral fat, and you need to get your nutrition together. But all of them are your nutrition and how you're working out. But as you give your body what it needs to survive, and as you give your body what it needs in order to boost metabolism and burn body fat, you're going to end up transforming your body all around. Okay? Your body fat is just going to start melting off. Feeling like, oh, I don't want to, like, listen, the ladies are in here, so I feel y'all, right? The belly fat is always the targeted area, okay? And then the thighs for some of us, and the hips, right? or your back. And you're just like, I just need this part going. I need this part going. This ain't no surgery. This ain't no surgery. If you want to think about it that way, okay, fine. But that means you're melting off the body fat evenly, okay? But listen, guys, I don't see any questions. Let me check and make sure that I don't have any questions because that was my 5 tips. I'm gonna go over them in just a second, but I want to make sure there were no specific questions from anybody. No specific questions. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. That means that everybody's clear. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and drop them in the comments and I will get to them afterwards. But to go over, number 1, 5 fitness hacks to burn belly fat before your next vacation, right? Because I think I have 3 weeks till Puerto Rico. And I know a couple of y'all coming out there with me trying to take bikini pics like I did up in Miami and Antigua. Number 1, add weights, okay? Add weights that are challenging, that give your body that light soreness feel. That light soreness feel means you're doing something. It means your muscles are transforming. So get in there and get that light soreness feel. Not the one where you can't even move and you feel like you living in a cast. I ain't talking about that one. Number 2, eat more protein. Number 3, stop disrespecting those carbs and fats. They're all essential. They're just as essential as protein. You need them to survive. Carbs and fats ain't nothing but a fuel source, an energy source for you. Number 4, if you're already not eating enough to survive, to think, to move, you out there eating, 800, 1,000 calories, don't choose cardio. Don't be like, I'm going to try and burn 800 calories in a workout and think that that's going to boost your metabolism. It's going to do the opposite. It's going to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. What you doing over there? Obviously, I need all this to survive because you're trying to kill me. You're trying to kill me. I don't know what's going on over here. I need all this now. So make sure you're giving your body what it needs, not only to survive, but to also boost the metabolism. Okay. Number 5, don't worry about targeting a specific group. Your belt, like, don't be doing abs every day because you're trying to shrink your belly. Don't be doing squats every day because you're trying to get your butt big and all of that. No, just focus on a well-rounded workout routine and a nutrition plan that gives your body what it needs in order to survive. Y'all gonna have that ingrained in your mind. I need a plan that gives my body what it needs to survive, and then I can move forward and start choosing workout plans and meal plans that will boost my metabolism and burn body fat. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you want to connect with me, follow me on Instagram at stephaniejulia.fit. If you'd like to join my private Facebook community with other avid travelers just like yourself who are on their fitness journey, join us in the Catch Flights and Fitness Facebook group. Just go to catchflightsandfitness.com. Thank you so much for listening in. I'll see you next time.